Good morning. I'm addicted to this. A little seltzer with caffeine. Hit you right with that 35 milligrams. These boys can't handle them. How many milligrams caffeine you drink a day?
500.
And what about you?
It's like 680 to 7.
These dudes, they're gonna die soon. So these have 35 milligrams. They're like a cup of tea basically, and I'll drink one every 2 hours or something, and it just keeps me going. These guys just dump hella milligrams and just. Do you have like crashes, peaks, and valleys?
Not with that Rockstar Recovery.
Rockstar Recovery. So what we've got on the lift here is our favorite JDM dad's car, Adam's dad. And we are going to attempt a 2-3 day RB25 Neo swap on this car. We don't even have the engine yet. This isn't it, if you thought this was it. This is a different engine, but the engine gets delivered today. We are prepping the bay, getting it ready. We're not painting the bay. It's actually in pretty good shape once we clean it up. Really OEM shape. And our goal for today, engine out, bay cleaned up nice, as much stuff refurbished as possible, as in like the AC shit, all this. We'll have Mike get some shots of all the grime in there. And then it's going to be putting it back together, prepping the engine with a bunch of parts that Josh's working on that you'll see in a later clip, and then putting it in the car. Wiring Specialties came through with a harness, pro harness, super cool product. We'll show you when it comes in. We're doing a pretty basic clutch and a Spectrum turbo. We love Spectrum turbos. That's what was on my GTST. It's going to be on this car. The only difference between my GTST and this car is going to be about 150 horsepower because this car is not going to be on E. I think if it was the same setup of my GTST, Adam's dad would probably die. So we don't want that. We'll keep it on pump gas for him. Okay, so what you just saw was Josh remove the baffle out of an RB25 Neo valve cover. Reason being, actually, this one was pretty good. There's no glass on it.
It's like slurry when you start to clean it, and you can see, like, if you look in the light, it's a little shiny.
Yeah, I can feel it.
Just any little bit of glass will ruin it.
So these are riveted in, and the RB26 is bolted in. So what we're going to do, or what we have to do, is remove that to get all the glass and clean it out well. And then all these have to be drilled, tapped, and that reattached with screws. And that's a tiny little tap. The other option is riveting it, but I just don't like it. You never know if it's like solid until it isn't anymore, you know. With a screw, you know. And it gets RTV'd also, so there's that. But anyway, that's why we do that.
in there.
This is fiberglass.
fucking go up with the car.
Just like that, the garbage RB20's out. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for calling these things garbage, but they're like, the technology's from like 1942, I think they made the first RB20. So it's junk. They're just not good. They're like, they sound cool, but you'd be crazy to buy an RB20 instead of a 25. Even if it's triple the price. It's fucking 10 times the goodness. So, engine's out, and the bay is gross. Looks like we had a long time power steering leak in this region. And we're not painting this bay. Adam's time constraints did not permit that. We're trying to swap a car in 2 days for Father's Day, and bay paint isn't part of that. So we're gonna wash it, degrease it, fucking do everything, and hopefully it gets good enough. I think it'll get good enough. Hicus lines need to be removed. A couple other things. We were deleting Hicus in this car, and it's just gonna be a long road. And we just got news that the engine isn't getting delivered today. So now, we still have enough work. I think we have enough work that it's not gonna like delay us, really.
Yeah, like we were saying, like we could have the whole bay done. This is our goal. All the AC shit done and in, headlights done and in, like bumper, everything back on but engine.
But engine. And then the engine's 1 day. I mean, we could work a couple hours late, but the engine's 1 day. Usually. So, we could also just steal Clark's engine and throw it in there. What do you think, Clark? Clark, put it in the comments if we should just steal your engine.
Nice. Dang. Look at that shit.
How are we feeling?
Wonderful.
So, day 2, and I'm still on the bubbly bounce. Everyone likes a little bubbly bounce, you know what I'm saying? Day 2, and we still have no engine. So, it's supposed to come between 10 and 12 today, but we don't know how, we don't know if that's gonna happen, because they told us it was gonna come yesterday. It didn't come yesterday. So far, as you saw, we refreshed everything we could, all the AC lines and everything else that was accessible and needed to be refreshed. Clinton now is getting rid of the Hicus in the rear. Josh is cleaning up some extra parts, and we're just waiting for the engine. So when that happens, when that shows up, we'll get the unload, and we're just gonna yummy down on that. The goal today, what's the goal today?
I want this bitch to start.
You want it to start today?
Hell yeah.
That's a fucking ambitious goal. If this starts today, we tune it tomorrow morning, And Adam's dad gets a freshly swapped Neo car for Father's Day. Clint thinks we can tune it tonight. I'd love to be doing 100-mile-an-hour flybys, tuning the car on the street. You know, get killed by a drunk driver or something.
Get killed by Will, high as shit.
Yeah, Will's driving his 135 high, unregistered, no emissions. Anyway, we'll just pray for us, and maybe we'll get a little visit from our boy LZ. But we got another special car in the shop. This is my new Midnight Purple something. I'm not gonna say which number. R34 GTR. Kane brought a bike to stop running, and go figure, the Adaptronic piece of shit ECU died.
Yep.
Got it fixed in an hour for him, but he had to order a Haltech. So if anyone's wondering what that is, it's not that. That isn't this. They're similar but different. So luckily, R&L carriers came through. Not that I need to say their name out loud, but that's who delivered it. That's who mostly delivers all our engines. And the engine has arrived. Now, we don't know the condition of this engine. I've never seen this engine. Adam got it from, I believe, JDM California, so I guess I'll shout them out. Hopefully they can hook me up with some engines in the future. So shout out JDM California. The engine is here. Let me make sure. Can you fit? Go ahead. So here it is. It says it's fragile, but who knows? You could, where are you going with it?
Right there.
Let's open it up and see what it looks like. Think it'll tip? Think it's as tipped as it's gonna be.
It's chilling on there. Yeah. Kind of almost started a little bit.
Go ahead. Popper. They're not even tight. This one's not in here. So here it is. A fresh, originally manual, which is nice. Originally rear-wheel drive, which is nice.
Look how clean it is.
How bad's the pan?
A little dent in the bottom.
Yeah, we'll have to replace that. This does look pretty clean. So Josh will get this all off and on a stand, and we'll take a good look at it. All right, so where we're at, real quick. Engine came from JDM California. The dudes compression tested. They didn't leak down test it. Said the compression was great. They sent us video of the compression. A couple of them are a little more leaked down than we would like, and we want this to last for Adam's dad. They're leaking out of the exhaust valves, which is really common on the RB. They burn up exhaust valve guides. They're not seating completely, and we're getting some leak down on the exhaust side on cylinder, 1 and 4 were the worst ones. There's just hair out of spec, which, what do you want? You want no more than 10%?
Ideally, yeah.
Yeah, we're at like 12 on one and a little bit more on another, and just getting a head job from JP. redoing the valve seats and stuff like that would have solved this, but we don't have time for that. So called our buddy Clark, and he's had an engine here for quite some time that has been prepped completely. Now this is unfortunately a little over prepped for Adam's dad. This has head studs and a head gasket. The only other difference is it's an all-wheel drive one, which is perfectly fine. The nice thing is this has been painted, it's been done, timing belt's done, water pump's done. So we'll be able to just swap them quick, and then Clark will get this engine, we'll send this to JP, we'll get this dialed, and Clark will be no worse off. Luckily, Clark's an understanding guy, and he's a friend. So with that being said, we're gonna halt on this right now, and we're just gonna focus on that because it's just not worth it to keep going. We don't wanna put all this work into it and then have an engine that doesn't run perfect for Adam's dad, because we're too far from him and stuff. That's why the car was here in the first place. So let's get on Clark's engine. Thank you, Clark. Shout out Clark. I'll put his Instagram right here. You'll put his Instagram right here. And now we get to just bolt on all the pretty parts and keep moving. That's so sick. We got some packages for the swap. We're really coming down to the wire on this shit. All right. Oh, we got the clutch. We got our hybrid clutch set up. Bunch of guides. Okay, not anything cool, but the clutch came. Somebody wants to trade 2 R33s. Like a new old one or old one? Like a 2000. But it's weird because he gave me a deposit. Never saw it. That was the first one I think so. I've been that's on.
These boys up here in Connecticut do the reverse rodeo. We go in from the top, y'all go from the bottom.
What was the heavy drop?
What'd you say about Grant?
I said, yo, Grant is the greatest guy in the world.
The greatest. So it's time. The engine's going in. I'll prove it. You think your dad's gonna like this?
Dude, here's the thing. I don't think he will appreciate the amount of work that goes into it, but I know that he's gonna enjoy the fuck out of the car.
He's gonna like.
You've heard him, dude. Like, he uses every ounce of car that there was, and he's gonna continue to use every ounce of the car that there is.
He's gonna make double the power or more than it was making before. So, luckily it's going in. Can I say something? Yeah. We never took the wheels off this car because we don't have the wheel tool.
I heard that.
So we've done this whole swap with the wheel.
Skyline job doesn't have a lug nut tool.
Dude.
Well, Skyline lug nut tool.
They're just dangling.
No. No. It's not a 17. Getting close. 3 inches.
All right, wait.
He was a little delayed when you said wait, wasn't he? He went like another inch. Go ahead. Hold on. Nope, it's gotta go back.
Go back.
I know. All right, to the right. Nope, the other right. Up. It's kind of in.
Joel needs like a gangster FES back plate. So when he's rolling around,
I think I have one.
he won't know, but everyone else will know.
Everyone's like, hell yeah.
Like, damn.
LMGT2s and shit.
And we got LMGT2s, so they've been sitting outside for a year.
Dipped in the fucking Lake Zor.
He launches his boats with the Skyline.
What's happening? Is it the moment?
Oh yeah.
Is it close?
The fuel line in the back was non-fuel injection line, so as soon as we hooked it up, it just fucking exploded.
Really?
Yeah.
Love to hear it.
It smells delicious.
Who put the non-fuel injection line in here, huh? Some guy? Oh look, we gave you a Nissan filter.
Other guy.
OEM.
What does it mean? Sick.
This looks so good. It's so tidy, you know?
Looks like it was OEM.
It does, except for this fucking guy. I like how it has like little tabs though to bolt it in. So we'll see. Once they fix that, somebody needs to fucking watch this thing.
Yeah, somebody.
Somebody.
Rudnick.
What are we gonna do about that?
What are we gonna do about that, Rudnick? All right, I'm ready for you.
The time?
It's time.
Big moment. Exciting stuff.
My balls are blue.
Dan's rubbing on this plant.
You'll get that.
So it started. Start again. It sounds really good. Well, I'm gonna give an outro to this video because now some other shit's about to start. So this is the coolest 36-hour. I lied. Well, we probably have 36 working hours into this car, roughly, and it's good. It's actually running out of gas right now, so that's what I was saying. You would kill it. So now it's just the tune and give it to old Joel.
It sounds so good.
It sounds fucking money. You're crazy sticking your fingers in there. Anyway, I'm gonna end that video, this video. Hope you guys liked it. I had Mike film everything.
They didn't like it.
I hope they did.
Well, go like the video right now. If you're watching, that means you've made it to the end, which means you probably liked it, so just hit the like button.
Or you were hoping to see us fail. You might have seen it, waited till the end to see us fail.
Either way, Tommy's getting that bread. So.
We'll see you guys next time. You got any last words before I murder you? No, what did you say?
Stoked.
Stoked.